Have you guys been encountering games lately that seem to be very clearly designed for phones? In a way that like basic functionality just sort of isn't there in a kind of baffling way.
Yeah, I get that.
That's been
trying to think of him.
That's been my experience with Banner Saga.
Maybe not so much phones, but
you basically play it entirely with your mouse. Like there's no real console commands.
True.
I mean like keyboard commands, and everything's done by clicking on things. So like you move units and interact with them and do all of your abilities by clicking on guy, then clicking on a radial menu, then clicking on location and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like really frustrating not being able to like, for example, like, oh crap, I clicked on this guy. I don't actually want to move him. I'll hit escape. Oh, that doesn't actually cancel that. You have to like find dead space to click on to like unselect people.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I've been playing Cardi Knights, and that's actually a serious issue I have with the game, because it was made for both Android, iOS, and PC. And sometimes detection is really bad because it's expecting you to have like finger pressure or something. So I'm on the world map being like, all right, it's time to go to the, Mustache Casino. Not Mustache Casino, the Mustache Bar. I'm just sitting there.
Buying that game now.
I'm recording and I'm just like, yeah, it's a really good game. Pick it up. It's like $4 too. But I'm sitting there on the world map just mashing click in like small circles trying to get it to register because it was made primarily for mobile in mind, and the click detection is terrible. And when that happens, it's like, I feel like I'm not the target audience here, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
It makes me sad when you keep turning into a robot. Sheesh.
I'm still a robot? Jesus.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, it's a game like Girls Like Robots, where it's clearly made for phones first, but the fact that it's made for phones doesn't affect the gameplay in any way. Like you're not having things where it's like, this is the thing that I would logically do to deal with this problem, but it's not working because it's made for phones, because that's just a game where those situations don't arise. But even then you have weird quirks where like the corner of the screen is covered in like commands that you would normally bring up by hitting escape, basically.
Oh, okay.
And people sending you messages, I know.
Or like stuff like, put your finger here to open the menu, like on a phone, basically. Like it has to be on the screen because there's no buttons on a phone.
Let's see, Bass.
So like, what?
Been enjoying those messages I've been sending you when you're playing that game?
I enjoy all of your messages, Spider.
I'm waiting for the moment when we start playing games, and then it starts getting to a point where it's like, you're at a good point in the game. Hold up your phone to continue, and you're like, I don't know. Fuck.
Or it's like, all right, it's like tilt your device to move forward or whatever the fuck. It's like,
I guess I'll rotate the screen a little bit.
This didn't say move required.
like I'm thinking about the Oculus Rift, and so many people making games similar to that, where it's like, now spin around 3 times, and it's like, I don't think this is a good idea at all. Like, I don't think this is okay with me.
That's one of the things I don't like about the Xbox One being packaged with the Kinect, even though it's not required anymore. It's just the idea that like they're going to assume you have this thing and they'll just ask you to use it sometimes, and I'll be like, no, stop.
You'll just be in the middle of something. It's like, now scratch your dick. It's like, what? Like, I thought I was just playing Lego Island. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
That's like pretty much any game made for the Wii, where it's like just JRPG, and it's like, oh yeah, waggle your controllers to do this thing. It's like, why? Just let me press A. Let the character itself know.
As far as I know, if you play Skyward Sword, you have to use motion controls for the entire game to fight.
How in the world would you make it through that game?
There's no option to just hit A to swing sword.
Well, yeah, but how would you make it through that game? The detection is so awful.
Skyward Sword isn't actually as bad as, I would say, Twilight Princess, because Twilight Princess, to attack, you have to waggle the controller.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks.
Don't you do that in Skyward Sword also?
Well, Skyward Sword, you actually have to like sweep your arm. So
it's not accurate.
It's not accurate. Yeah, Michelle's sitting in the background. She will make comments from time to
Man,
time.
you know what? At least it's not as bad. Like, I imagine with the Kinect, the way the Kinect would work is you would have to do that, like swing your hand like a sword, but you'd also have to shout commands to it. You'd be like, hey, and that'd be the only way you could attack.
And you'd look like an idiot the entire time.
Yeah, you would like...
Oh, yeah, and Microsoft would just record it and send it to, like,
probably.
YouTube.
I should ask one of my friends if they've got a giant repository of idiots dancing in front of the computer screen, and how many of them are naked.
It's funny, we actually, at the job that I work at, somebody, one of the people that was our clients is actually a guy that works at Microsoft. So he, like, didn't think about it, but inadvertently gave us the backdoor phone number to contact Microsoft. So you just, like, basically call the number, and it connects directly to the company hotline.
Wow.
And you just have to put.
Do you just call them up every day asking for apologies?
No, I I wish. No, it's like, and it's funny. You can sit there and listen to it, and it starts giving you all the different, the different extensions. It's like press 5 for software development, press 6 for the Intel marketing or whatever the fuck.
Press 7
and it's like
for president.
And yeah, and it's like we sat there for like 30 minutes going through this entire list of people, and we were hoping one of them would just be like, and press this button for Bill Gates, and we're like, yes.
That would have been amazing.
It's like, you have made a mistake, Mr. Gates. But it's like, no, they didn't.
And then Bill Gates rolls up to your office and just like, have you guys seen the Simpsons episode where
Simpsons
Bill Gates
did it?
where Bill Gates just like shows up and beats the crap out of Homer Simpson?
No, but I believe it.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds like something happened.
Homer was trying to like make an iOS, or he's like trying to resell Windows, or I'm misremembering like vast tracks of it, but more or less, Bill Gates is like, you're competing with me, so I'm just gonna roll in, make you an offer to like buy your company, and then when you reject it, beat the crap out of you. And it's just really silly watching, Simpsons-ified Bill Gates beat the shit out of Homer Simpson.
It just, God, I could never imagine having to like, I don't know, having that much money. Like,
Yeah.
I just like, why the fuck do you do anything? Like, why wouldn't you just buy another person and use them to do things for you?
Well,
Like,
no, he did.
like I'm not saying slavery. I'm not saying like slavery. I'm saying like literally you buy someone, like you get to be
You
me.
get yourself a mini me.
Yeah, like essentially just like you get to go be me. I'm gonna sit here, and so in the event someone wants to mug you or steal your money or fucking rape you, it's like that's all on you, son. Like I'm gonna sit in my fucking huge mansion, and you get to pretend to be me for the rest of my life.
To be fair, I don't
You're
think that
basically
last
the
one
villain
would be
of
a
Austin
problem for
Powers.
Gates.
He probably has enough money to make a clone.
Yeah, but I mean, he stepped down as head of Microsoft, and now he's more or less hired somebody else to do the job for him. So close enough.
Yeah, but after a while, you kind of get bored of doing nothing.
Yeah, I
Mostly
wouldn't
just
want to be a CEO of a company for very long.
What the hell does he do every day? Just like, I'm gonna drive my fucking fancy car to the office and sit in a chair for 8
Primarily
hours.
seems to just give money away.
Yeah, he gives money
Yeah.
away to a lot of charities. He does like a lot of.
Hasn't he given more money away than anyone else ever?
Yeah.
Possibly,
Definitely has
yeah.
the
I
I'm
passed him.
pretty sure like he's like the record holder of like most donated money ever.
I believe
Because
it.
he just throws money at stuff.
You're
I don't
probably
know
pulling
why.
that out of your
I
ass, but
can't
it's
give it
plausible.
away fast enough. It keeps coming
like,
back.
why would you do that? You have all that money and
he
you're
has
just gonna
like
like
the
help.
money problem of Tim Allen's beard and Santa Claus.
What else would he do? Buy another yacht?
Didn't follow that one.
I followed it. I can't believe what's his face did.
I'm like, am I crazy here? I thought everyone saw Santa Claus.
Let's see
Who
here.
hasn't seen it?
In the movie Santa Claus, Tim Allen he's becoming
he
Santa
shaves
Claus
his
against
beard, right?
against his will, and
Yeah.
whenever he shaves, it just grows back.
It just
sometimes,
grows
like,
right
like on the spot. Like that's Bill Gates trying to give all his money away. Like
Yeah,
he
his
comes back
wallet
fast.
throws money at him.
Keith did not lie. He is in fact Bill Gates is in fact the number one on the philanthropy list. He has given away since 2012. Since 2012, Bill Gates has given away $1.9 billion.
Woo!
He's got the ultimate first problem.
Why the
Yep.
fuck would you ever do that? $1.9 billion? I could build a fortress and then just start destroying other countries from it. Like, why would you ever do anything else?
Okay, to be fair, you have
I would make a
sociopathic
country sandwich.
That
tendencies.
just sounds awesome. Like, you just build a huge castle on an island and you're just like, my name's Bill Gates. I own all the money in the world. Now kill everyone. And then just, who's going to oppose you? Because you could just shut down everyone's computer with your OS.
See, that sounds like work.
Like,
That does sound like a lot of work.
no, it doesn't. What the
It's
fuck
easier
is the
to
work?
do it than fake.
You hire someone to build the castle. You fucking hire someone to plant the code in Windows operating system. You hire someone to build all the robots. You just sit back and pay people. And then you send a chair that you had custom built that has one little fucking button on it. You press it, and then everything goes to hell. And you're like, yep, this was the best investment. $1.9 billion? Fucking worth it. Like,
Remind me
I'm
not
sure
to
he
give
has
you a
enough-
lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, it's just like the entire life. Like, you're gonna die, and it's like, well, at least all those kids in blah 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 Gonda are able to eat for a month. And it's like, what? That's your
I don't
life.
know. I'd feel pretty damn high and mighty if I could make sure like an entire country could feed itself.
Really?
Yeah,
I would
why
feel
not?
pretty. I would feel
I'd be
pretty good
alright
if I
with
could. Like, I want to make a robot that can go forward in time and kill an infant by bringing it back to the present.
So you basically want to make the Terminator.
You want to
No,
create,
but
you want
like-
to create weeping angels.
No, I want a robot to go into the future instead of into the past. So I
What?
wanted to go
Either
into
way,
the
whatever.
I
Time
wanted to go
travel.
into the future, take someone's infant from a
You
hospital,
want
and then go
create a
backwards.
cyborg weeping angel.
Yeah, like how awesome would that
Sending
be?
people in the past to kill them to death. Like, they
Yes.
live to death by being... Like, they just grow old and die before they were ever born.
Exactly. How cool would that be?
That's the entire premise
Where-
of, like, the best episode of Doctor Who.
Because
Where
then
in the
by the
world
time,
were we?
because then they come back and then you
How
just
did we
have
get
like a
here?
skeleton
Oh,
I
child.
know,
Bill
that's what I was
Gates.
asking.
Bill
Sorry,
Gates and
money.
Simpsons, I guess.
Yeah, it's Simpsons. Bill Gates. Hell if I know.
I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Wait, wow, this is a huge fucking jump. So I'm sorry, from the same list. So Bill Gates donated $1.9 billion, and then number 2, like second place, 3.5 million. Like,
Wow.
holy fuck! If you're gonna do something, do it with fucking gusto, I guess.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, it's like being on a leaderboard in a video game, except for this is like being on the leaderboard for being probably one of the nicest people in the world, or like the best person in the world. So
well,
he
I
can
guess.
pretty
It's
much flaunt himself as like the ultimate paragon of good, at least
I
in
guess-
some circles.
I guess the way I see it, it's just like no one else is trying.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wait,
actually
wait.
kind of depressing.
Oh, never mind, I lied. Bill Gates isn't number 1.
Oh,
Oh, see all that talk.
Holy fuck! No! Holy shit, dude! Warren Buffett gave away $25 billion in his lifetime.
that's not surprising.
No,
Buffett,
no! You don't just give away $25 billion. No.
I believe
that
Warren
is-
Buffett was actually the richest man in the world and still is the richest man in the country.
Yes.
I could be wrong about
How, the
that.
f- how do you have $25 billion and
By
just
being the richest man in the world.
And just-
Investing
and
in the
just-
right things.
help people with it? Like that is so much
I think
money.
you're the,
You
I
could
think
buy
you're the
a
only
country.
man I know that complains that somebody that's super rich is helping everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want Warren Buffett to own a country.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Like, I
reading it
want him
now.
to just-
It says Buffett is also a notable philanthropist, having pledged to give away 99% of his fortune to philanthropic causes, primarily via the Gates Foundation.
Yeah.
He comes
Well-
through Bill Gates.
And then he
they're
got prostate
best
cancer.
friends. They actually, I'm trying to remember what game they play together. It's like Bridge or some wacky card game.
Oh, I
But-
thought you were gonna get like serious here, like a video
Wacky
game.
card game, woohoo, like Bridge.
No, that would be
No,
amazing if
Keith.
they're competitive Call of Duty players. Or no, it would have to be Halo. It's Microsoft.
Who do you
But,
think would be the one that was calling the other one the faggot?
I do want to just see them play
Warren
something
Buffett.
super violent against
Warren
each other.
Warren Buffett
I
be doing
would
that,
like to see that. But
That's one of the
it's just like,
novel
no-
moments of watching House of Cards is this like fucked up politician character that the whole show follows. Every now and then you just see him playing God of War. Like that's just a scene.
Okay.
that'd be fun. I'd be okay with that.
And then dead air.
Nobody cares.
what?
Everything just got sad.
What? Oh.
Sad games.
Yeah,
There we go.
sad games.